just got an inspiration to create this video for why I create videos, why I write, why I share myself publicly, why I air my process, my vulnerabilities, my insecurities. And the simplest answer is because I'm inspired to, because something in me wants to. And there are different energies that go with desires and impulses that I notice, and it's hard to put words to it, but there's some feeling of excitement in my body at the idea of sharing something. Sometimes I'll just get a sentence or two or an idea that's not really fully formed. That's often the case. I don't really know what I'm going to say. I don't really know what I'm going to write beyond a couple sentences, and then I start creating, and something beautiful flows through me as me. And this has happened so many times that I just trust it and I go with it. And it's not always logical, and sometimes there's a lot of fear, but something in me just knows to do it anyway. It knows it's part of something bigger than my mind can grasp at times. I get to experience myself in new ways through this expression and this medium, and being witnessed and encouraged and supported, and so many mirrors of my beauty reflected to me. I was just sharing with a friend that I read things I wrote over and over again. I watch videos I make over and over again. After reading people's comments, I'm often inspired to go back to my creation, or what's created through me, and re-experience it through another's experience. There's an energetic signature in every comment that I feel, and then I feel like in some way I embody that, and then I watch myself, and then I get a contradiction to stories that exist within me that tell me I'm not good enough, that invite me to play small. And over time, it seems to be getting more and more consistent that mirrors of beauty are what show up. I used to get more people kind of questioning me, just more reflections of self-doubt. That's how I imagine it, that they're just, when comments show up that don't feel very good, it's reflecting the parts of me that don't feel very good about myself. And over time, as that's been shifting, and I seem to have less shame and self-doubt, it's less of that appears to be mirrored to me. Different people enter my world, different people fade. I show up on different people's news feeds. So it's this really beautiful process. And I can feel some energy of part of why I'm sharing this is to maybe help encourage people that are kind of on that threshold of, do I want to share something? Do I want to share my truth, my art, my authentic expression in the world? Do I want to share more of me, so that more of me can be recognized as beautiful. Because sometimes it's really hard for us to see that in ourselves, and inviting others to be that voice of contradiction to our self-critical narrative can be incredibly healing, and healing in the sense of a reminder of the love that we are, and that we can be nothing but beautiful. We're so beautiful, and it's so easy to forget that and to be bombarded by voices that argue the opposite. But I imagine part of the reason those voices don't feel good is because they're not true. And it hurts to believe lies about ourselves. And so sharing ourselves can be medicine that softens voices that don't see us clearly as the light that we are and cannot help but be. So as always, I feel like I'm being a little preachy, and I judge that in myself, but something in me wants to say, trust yourself. You'll know when the moment is right to share yourself. And maybe this can be an opportunity to just feel into, is there anything that I'm not sharing that I think could be powerful, maybe not only for ourselves, but for other people too, to witness. And we can be a mirror to amplify another's light through our honest self-expression, through our courage. You're so beautiful.